technology solutions solve two key challenges present in direct-to-store deliveries. The first challenge is billing. Drivers don't know exactly what they are leaving at each store until they check available inventory, which is traditionally done in 3 steps. First, the driver writes down on paper what they're leaving behind compared to what they expected to leave. Then they have to adjust the invoice total by hand so the customer knows what to expect on the final invoice. Third, they must get the receiver to sign the paperwork and leave a copy with the customer. If the retailer is a large one, where billing is also done by EDI to the head office, someone must take the final invoice and enter it into the accounting system. If EDI is not integrated, like with the Minotaur EDI solution, they will have to enter the same information a second time into the online portal. This results in 3 touch points to accomplish the one task of issuing an invoice. First the driver, then the office staff, and then the EDI invoice. The reason paper has dominated for so long is because of the necessity to capture a signature of the receiver, which is DSD's second key challenge. This requirement has forced manufacturers to retain a lot of paper or scan each sheet with a signature for filing. Minotaur is pleased to have developed a new application, which is to run on a Windows rugged tablet to assist our customers with direct-to-store deliveries, bringing the 3 touch points for creating an EDI invoice down to 1 live step. Minotaur's mobile delivery solution solves the challenges presented in DSD deliveries, reducing errors, eliminating paper, and removing duplicate entry. The ability to use Minotaur's application on a tablet allows delivery drivers to access and update their inventory and bill the customer from any remote location. Let's take a look at the process.
The delivery driver will be equipped with 2 pieces of hardware. The first is a rugged Windows tablet, like this one. It will have cellular connectivity, but it also operates on Wi-Fi. The second piece of hardware is a mobile printer. Both are battery powered and can be charged using a cord right in the truck. The delivery driver would arrive at the customer with the typical order he expected to leave that day, but also with some extra stock that he could leave if required. Because the bakery products are sold on a guaranteed sale basis, upon arrival he would review what was on the store shelf and separate stales to bring back with him. If the retailer is short on some items, based on high sales of those products the previous day, the delivery driver may choose to leave additional product. Let's show how fast this process can be. First, the driver would enter to process an order. He would view all of the deliveries that he was expecting to make that day and choose the one of where he was that time. The entire order would come up on screen so that he could adjust in the shift column what was actually left. Once it's all correct, the driver would press OK, and a summary would come up on screen so he could check what the order should be. When that's completed, the driver would have the option of capturing the signature of the person who's receiving the goods. So the signature capture screen would show up, and they would say to the receiver, please sign your name. Now, of course, just like with FedEx, what actually appears here is their version on a screen of their name. Now you can see that a version of the invoice comes up with my X's, which would be the signature or the semblance of the signature of the receiver. You could also, of course, enter the name of the receiver right into the body of the invoice, just so that you know, because the signature might be unrecognizable. So the final step is to print the invoice. So let's send our print to the printer. So now we just have a thermal invoice to leave with the customer. The signature has been captured and stored in Minotaur with this invoice should you need to retrieve it again later. Because this bakery uses Minotaur's EDI, the driver's invoice will generate an EDI invoice in the background, transparent to the driver, and ready for head office to transmit to the retailer. The application basically removes half the work from their process of 2 steps, and would remove 2/3 of the work if they weren't using our integrated EDI. It also eliminates the need to store paper copies of the invoice. This rugged tablet will work well for on-the-road applications, but would also stand up for use in a plant or warehouse environment. Even better, it has an integrated barcode scanner. So this device could be used to scan barcode. Makes a nice little sound when it captures the scan. As you can see, there are numerous applications for these mobile workstations for small and mid-sized food manufacturers, both inside and outside your facility. We at Minotaur look forward to helping you explore the possibilities of how mobile technology could improve efficiencies in your business.